Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Building a Perfect Relationship. Today is the 21st of March 2021, and the year has started counting. Just like the year has started counting, so many relationships and marriage have equally started rebuilding, while some are diminishing. So it is important that you observe what is not working well in your relationships and marriage so you can amend. The earlier you mend fences, the better for you. Do not wait until that cankerworm has eaten deep into your bone marrow. Do not wait until that little problem has escalated to something that you can no longer control. It is never of the will of God that we get married today and divorce. That is man's wish. Those of you Christians, the Bible says one man, one wife. How well have you maintained that? Adam was created a single man, and equally, a single woman was created for him, and not two. So you should ask yourself this question. You have married 2, 3 wives, and you're not living with anyone. What is it? Have you asked your questions? If you're right. Most of you men, you think it is your right to do and undo. You got married today and tomorrow you chase that one away because you have the chances of getting so many other women out there. You brag because when you move out you have your money and thousands of them are out there willing to accept you. But ask yourself questions. So many of them who knew that you've got married before and coming for them. Have you asked yourself a question? What is it that they're interested about in you? It is either that lady is interested in eating your money, or she felt that she is tired and wanted a man just to lean on. And once you get that lady in, no matter how hard you try, you can't have a perfect home with her. Because she has compromised her choice. You don't compromise marriage. Ladies, you don't compromise marriage. Men, you don't compromise marriage. Marriage is a thing of choice. As a woman, you know what you want. Go for it. As a man, you know what you want. Go for it. The problem is that most of us, we are so ignorant not to see what we want even when it is standing before us. And for the ladies, the mistake that you keep making is because so many of you have prioritized money over your choice of man. Likewise, the men, most of you have been making mistakes in your marriage and in your relationship because you have prioritized beauty over your choice of a woman. So for you to have a perfect relationship or a perfect marriage, it should start from the first step that you make in getting married or in getting into any relationship. First and foremost, you have to know what your choice is all about. Define your choice and start working on it. And remember that in deciding, in making a choice, that you should put into consideration happiness, joy, and peace. Money might be there, but there might not be peace. A handsome guy might be there, but there might not be peace, love, joy, and happiness. Love, peace, joy, peace, joy, and happiness. The three of them are embedded in love. And when you talk about love, you talk about accepting somebody holistically. That is to say that before you can say you love this man or you love this woman, you should have told yourself first that you have accepted him or her holistically. Who she is, what she is, where she comes from, what she does, how she looks, how she walks, how she talks, everything. And ladies, the same applicable to you. In making your choice of man, you should consider love. You should consider joy, peace, and happiness, for the three are embedded in love. When you prioritize money over your choice, you can get money. You can get money, but you might not have that peace. You might not have that joy. You might not have that happiness. And before you could say you love the man, remember, is accepting him holistically. What he is, whom he is, where he comes from, how he does, how he talks, how he walks, etc. So, let us start. For those of you there who have not been into any relationship that are watching this program, please try to avoid the mistakes that the first people or the people before you have made. Try to avoid those loopholes that they've treaded on. You have a golden opportunity to build better and have the best, otherwise a perfect relationship or marriage. And for those of you who may have made a mistake, it's never the end of the road. You can equally mend fences. You can build your relationship. You can rebuild your marriage. Even though you've made a mistake. How do you do that? You have to start counting. Though we talk about that in our next episode. But remember, we assure you that you can equally rebuild that broken home, that broken relationship, if and only you cares about it. This weekend, we really want you to correct yourselves in all of your mistakes. Understand what love is and understand what marriage or relationship is all about. Someone asked me a question: is there anything like perfect relationship or perfect marriage? And the person drew inference from the Bible, saying that God is the only perfect being. But I want to tell you that when we talk about building a perfect relationship, we are talking based on the physical or the earthly understanding of perfection. Let the things of the spirit be for the spirits, and the things of man be for man. For you cannot be here and be there. Even though they say that the physical is being controlled by the spiritual. But remember, you are here in the form of a human being in the physical world, just to act and behave like a physical being. So that question, I believe the person that asked this question, this program, you get to watch it and understand your question very well. Because when you go to schools, they don't give you an A because you scored 100 over 100. In some cases, 70 over 100 gives you an A, which is an excellent. You are expected to achieve a maximum, at least a maximum satisfaction in anything that you're doing for you to be termed or for it to be termed excellent. So it mustn't be 100 over 100, but there must be an unquestionable effort to say yes, it is perfect. So in a relationship and marriage, everything mustn't be good. Of course, you experience the up and downs, and that is when you learn each other very well. You experience so many other things, challenges, and that helps to build it more. But if you allow it, it will mar your relationship or your marriage. So everything depends on how you want it to be. But here we are in ways to help you to rebuild your relationship and your marriage. So do not fear. If you have any challenge that you feel you cannot take care of, just go on our page, send us a message, not to post it in the wall. Send us a message and will come as a private message, and our discussion with you will remain private. Thank you and keep watching. Never forget to like and share our page to so many other persons or so many other people who really need this help. We are only offering because we believe that whatever one has, you give out for the world to be a better place. Thank you, and see us back the next weekend. Bye.